Working within academies, I think, is really important. I think it's where their journeys start, and certainly that age of understanding their relationship with gambling and what potentially could take place as they become 18, and get around that exposure, breaking into the first team, the culture and the environments that they're in. So the education that we do at Epic Global Solutions allows us to just give them the tools to understand what gambling harm might look like, or what potentially might come on further down in their career.
It's having that self-awareness and self-regulation, where, as you say, it's not that it's don't gamble on things, it's just being aware of how far you can push it and what you're able to push it. And hopefully, as I say, I think that talk today will be a massive benefit to a lot of the boys in there.
A lot of the boys are, when they first come full time and so on, it's your first real experience with money as well, and a wage. So it's to get to the stage of going out on loan or going to first team trips or being involved with the first team, where it's a lot more apparent that it's gambling and stuff like that's evident right throughout change rooms. So it's just having that awareness and the knowledge about it a bit earlier, and kind of being aware of what's happening, maybe more what to expect as well. I think as well, within our football change room, a lot of boys have got obsessive or addictive natures, so we're all in the same boat in that aspect. We know what's going on with each other, but then as well, as you say, family and stuff, if you've got that, it's a lot more understanding of what and how to help.
Mark spoke a lot about how when he went up to the first team, it was quite normalised playing the cards and that, and he felt it was a good way to fit in. But I think if you can have a bit of fun with that, as long as it's moderation, you're not out doing what you're actually on in terms of money or anything like that, and that's not all you're thinking about.
Obviously it could be like a £5 bet, then obviously where you end up, you could be in hundreds of debt, so it's just obviously getting that rush and finding out when to stop and when there's an addiction.
I thought it was really, really inspiring, because you actually never know who's going through things and who's not. So him being able to tell us, I thought, do you know what, if you actually look at the bigger picture and you actually look at people, it could be anyone, it could be your teammate, do you know what I mean? I thought, yeah, that was good to know, because it could be one of my teammates, and if after this talk today they could obviously open up about things and get the help that they need.
You've got players transitioning from youth team to first team football, and that brings a whole array of being in that environment, that peer pressure, the culture that they're going into. Epic are at the forefront now in terms of delivering education, gambling awareness sessions to elite athletes, and linking it with clubs all around the world to ensure that we're at the forefront to deliver that message of safer gambling, and make sure players are understanding what the vulnerabilities are, why they're more vulnerable, and also what safer gambling tools they can use if potentially they do have a problem, where support is, and certainly Epic can help with that.